All right, and we are back.
Hello.
My name is David, once again.
I'm Jocelyn.
And we are back for our second video. Second video. First one was the introduction. If you didn't see it, make sure you grab that. This is the second one. So the topic for today is laying the foundation. We're going to be talking about the beginning stages of a relationship and things we did of our relationship. Thank you. Things that we did to really set us up for success in the long-term process. So one of the major things, well, the first boundary that was set, so that evening I asked Jocelyn if she would enter into a courtship with me. And so then, like, she said yes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And we, of course, proceeded on with the evening and the events of that evening. And when we each got to our prospective homes, that evening, we had called each other as we normally do, but she had told me, she was like, hey, so, in my best Jocelyn voice, hey, so, what do you think about not kissing? And she said it with like a little bit of hesitation, as if I wouldn't agree, but secretly, like, I thought about it and I was like, oh, I had some slight hesitation too.
Really?
Just a little bit. I was like, because I think it was like a couple of days before, I think somebody was talking to us about kissing. They were like, oh no, we gotta wait till we get official first. I was like, okay. So I was like, we official now. But then when she asked me, I thought about it, and I really did consult the Holy Spirit with that, and he was like, you really don't need to be kissing before you guys get married. So I was like, yes, like, let's not kiss. So I agreed on that. And I mean, it was an amazing decision, I have to say. Despite what I wanted to do, I knew that, you know, in trusting the Holy Spirit, He knew what's going to happen in the future. And I mean, I'm grateful. I mean, I'm thankful, grateful that we decided not to do that. I mean, granted, there have been times where I may have wanted to, but what we're going to be talking about a little bit more
Wait, my turn.
is laying the foundation to make those times that come up easier to deal with.
Okay, well, my side of the story was, the reason I brought it up because when I first moved here in Florida, I had a dream that I was in a relationship where we just didn't kiss, and I was just like, 2 years ago, I was like, okay, I wasn't in a relationship, so I wasn't really in context with anything. So I was like, oh, okay, God, yeah. But then I met David, and David was, he was my first relationship with somebody who actually had a relationship, like a legit relationship with God, not like a other type of relationship with God. Like, I go to church, but I'm like asking you what you got from the message, and you're like, cricket. So somebody I can actually talk to about God and stuff like that. So even though I had that dream, after meeting him and us starting our courtship, my brain was like, well, he's different. Maybe we won't have to do that. It's David. He loves God. We won't have this problem. I know what kissing can start, but it's him. Like, we both love God. So the funny thing is, I asked him, like, thinking if he said no, I'll be down. If he said, what do you think about no kissing? He'd be like, oh, okay, I think we're good. I was like, I would be like, okay, that sounds so bad. But honestly, I would have pretty much done that. But he did surprise me. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're doing what God said, I guess.
I mean, that is the right thing to do.
Right, exactly. But in the long run, it's been really great. I know how kissing has messed me up in the past, so I'm actually very appreciative of where we are because I feel like it's helped us stay focused in many ways. So, yes.
I've seen too many individuals, both close to me, not close to me, friends and different things of that nature. They were single, they were strong, they loved God, like they were all about that life. They were serving, they were doing what needed to be done. You can ask them for anything. They're like, I'm about that kingdom business.
Right.
And then they started dating, and all of a sudden, they just don't have time to serve anymore. Oh man, like I wish I can come to church, but I'm working extra hours. But we all know you got Wednesdays off, so where are you at when church is happening? Things just change. It was really odd. I mean, personally, it was a little bit, I don't want to say disappointing, but heartbreaking. These are people who I really, like, especially back then when I was like new to this walk. People who I had very closely fellowship with a lot of times, and to see them fall away like that at times, it can be a little bit discouraging, but even more discouraging for the reasons like just them getting into a new relationship and allowing that relationship to take them on the path that they had no intention of going. It's something that just kind of, they were whisked away for the ride.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't like to see that, and at that time I didn't really know what to do. Had we been in that same situation, like I definitely would have said something more. I would have tried to do something more. But yeah.
Well, for me, I literally lived in my, like, I would say in my later single years before I met him, I lived off of I Will Wait For You by Genetics. Like, that was, like, my poem.
Like a little mini shout out.
Yeah, right? Because they're now married and now they have a baby. It's just beautiful. And so the first time they kissed was on their wedding day. So that was kind of like, in my head, I knew it had been done, like, recently. It was the thing, but I was still like, nah, it's David. But at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. So with that, we will be waiting until our wedding day to kiss for the first time. We're actually not even doing it during the ceremony. We're doing it more intimately because we're just not that PDA type of couple.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right, no, not at all. That's just
your thing.
Yeah, it's just definitely us. We're just not into that. And honestly, like in my times where I have like desired to, it's like first because we've had that time of just building our best friendness.
Best friendedness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that word. It just became really weird or awkward in my head because it has like been ingrained in me that it's a part of my wedding. It's a part of just as we step into that courtship, like not courtship, as we step into that covenant engagement, I guess, or what am I saying? Okay, as we get married, it's just become a part of my wedding day that I've envisioned. So to kiss now would be to take away from a very special moment.
It's like stealing, stealing a part of the moment.
Right, that God has already kind of set up for us to enjoy.
It's like your birthday's coming up and you have a birthday cake, and it's that moment when you have that full cake, you blow out the candles and it's all special and everybody's clapping. But then like, if you walk up and like half the birthday cake is missing because like you started eating it early, like the moment isn't as grand as it could have been.
Right, you're like, where's the rest of this
cake? Like, I thought it was gonna be awesome.
Right.
Hey guys, this is one of our mini videos on laying the foundation.
Look forward to more videos on this topics and many more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you next time.
See you next time.